Hey there, gamer guys and gals. Today we're reviewing Mask of Mists. It's from Nine Eyes Game Studio, and you play as a mercenary who's in search of a archmage that went missing from the academy while he was doing research in the infected area. I'm not going to lie, I didn't expect to enjoy this as much as I did. It was published by Sometimes You, and we get a lot of their games, and sometimes they're kind of hit or miss. And I really got into this. It's a really fun adventure. It kind of reminds me of Fable a little bit, and it also reminds me of a game called Slime Rancher. I don't know if you've played that, but it's a really underrated game. And this game has sort of the same art style to it, and I really enjoyed that. I was pulled into this game early, and I pretty much played it all in one play. I couldn't stop playing it. It's not super long though. You can probably beat it in a few hours. But don't use a walkthrough. Figure it out in yourself, because there's a lot of really cool puzzles and a lot of hidden stuff that's just fun to find on your own. Yeah, there's walkthroughs out there for this, but I don't know. Most of the fun, in my opinion, is just figuring it out for yourself, because it is a really quality adventure. The combat and the movement and everything feels really smooth. You fight a lot of like slime characters. There isn't a whole lot of variety when it comes to the enemies though. I think there's maybe 3 different enemies and 1 boss. I would have liked to saw a few more enemies and a few more bosses. But besides that, everything else I enjoyed a whole lot. There's crafting, you can make things, so you find items hidden throughout the world, and you can create things like to make you go through smoke, healing items, explosives. It really has a exploration feeling of like a first-person Zelda game, in my opinion. Like there's walls that you can blow open, and they're obvious. There's also spots on walls you can touch, and you can find your way into treasure chests. There's invisible walls like this that block your path. It's not super challenging at all. It's a pretty easy game. Some of the puzzles may stoop you for a little bit, but you're going to figure them out. It's not something that you have to look at a walkthrough. So I would just play this out and enjoy it. You find your way to these dungeons and you activate these crystals. I want to say there's 6 of them, and when you do that, you can go to the abyss and you can fight the main boss, and you can look for the archmage while you're there. All the dungeons are different, and they have different things like to get used to. There's areas that you can't get to unless you figure out the puzzles or unless you have certain items. So you're going to backtrack through areas a lot, and that's pretty cool too. I like games that make you explore and find your way around and find other ways to do things. There's things that you can miss as far as achievements. I actually got the full 1,000 though on my first playthrough, so if you just hang in there, you're going to find this stuff. It's an easy completion, and it only took me probably 3-4 hours, I think. And that's because one puzzle kind of skipped a bit, but I figured it out in the long run. And I just had a blast with this. I think it's really worth your time. If you like adventure games like this, I think you're going to enjoy it. First person probably might not be a lot of people's favorite way to play these, but this is really good. You also have a gun, as you see there. It's a lot stronger than the sword, but the ammo is limited, so you have to be smart with it. I see people playing this though, and most people never even use their gun. It really just isn't necessary to use it, but you can. I'll save mine for the main boss. There's traps like you saw there that you have to figure out. Here's the main boss. I don't want to spoil the ending and let you see what happens or anything, but I wanted you to look at him and see how cool he looks. And there's enemies like this to shoot at you. If they hit you, it blurs your vision, slows you down, so that can be a little bit challenging. The game's never really all that difficult. It's just a lot of fun. It really reminds me of like a first-person Fable. And it really has me looking forward to Fable. I can't wait for it to come out. And this was a good game to fill the void until I get it. I'll definitely play this again down the road. It's not something you're going to play over and over. but I definitely will come back to this because I enjoyed it a lot. I think a lot of people will too. I hope more people give this game a chance. It deserves it. It's really fun to play. See, look how strong the gun is. Pretty much one shot I killed that guy. So definitely check it out. Let me know what you think. I think it's a blast here. See, here's like a hidden wall. Just a lot of stuff that's going to keep you busy for hours. The music's really beautiful as well. There's a lot of areas that I really enjoyed the music, especially like in your home base area. It's really good music, and I love the art as well. It's just got a really nice art style to it, and it's just really pleasant and enjoyable. It's not overly difficult either, so it was really relaxing too. Let me know if you play this. I'd like to hear what you think. I think you're going to enjoy the puzzles. I think you're going to enjoy the venture. I think for the price, it's a really quality title. You can't go wrong with this one. Definitely check it out. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. Great value, great quality adventure. Definitely worth your time. Until next time, guys. See you in the leaderboards.
I used to dream about becoming an astronaut.